Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome to another one of these said topic related videos. And for what this said topic related video is going to be all about is I'm going to be telling you guys how my experience of the Nintendo Switch 2 at the midnight release has went. And if you guys are curious if I did go and claim a said Nintendo Switch 2, well, as you guys go and see right now, I do have a said Nintendo Switch 2. Now this does also come with the bundle for Mario Kart World, which I am very much excited about to go and try. And if you guys don't know about how I am doing most of my said Mario Kart videos at this point in time, I am doing somewhat of like a little mini marathon, going through some of the old nostalgic feels of some of the different Mario Kart games. We did go through, of course, with Mario Kart 64. We went through Mario Kart DS, which we're almost nearly done within most of the said level solo missions that are going on there. I believe we also went and jumped into Mario Kart Wii and did some stuff, and also went into Mario Kart 7, which that was also a very big fun blast to go and hang out with most of my friends on that as well. And if you guys want to see about where or how big the actual said line that I was at within the midnight release, I was actually somewhat relatively close, like to the door of one of my local malls that I was at, and I was very much looking forward to see what I was going to be expecting for what any type of said bonus type of receiving of anything was going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2. I did hear rumors that like there was apparently like some sort of like special thing. I don't know if somebody may probably correct me in the comments or not, but I did hear something about one of the type of NSO GameCube controllers that if you did go and somewhat pre-order it, you would actually be able to then go and claim that for free and actually have that as a part with your Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I don't know if that was just off of the actual said direct website for it or if it was from like GameStop or something. But from what I did go and talk with one of the said clerks that was there within the area for the GameStop place, they did say that unfortunately they don't really have something like that. So it seems like that could actually be something from the actual said direct website from there. But they did say that the pre-order for what was going on with the Switch 2 for the launch date, there was going to be a said type of other said pre-order that was also going to be showing up, and that was of course for Pokemon Legends ZA. And for me, I am not going to be actually getting the said Switch 2 version. I know that must probably be a shock to you guys, but for me, I kind of like having the original type of versions for it, because at some point, if you guys don't know about how some of these said type of cross-generational games kind of work, just like how with Twilight Princess back in the day, you can see that the game's going to be costing way more than what the actual said new console was. Because if you kind of look it up on like eBay or maybe like on another type of said site, majority of the times you'll kind of see like all the Wii versions of Twilight Princess as like a very cheap type of way to go and buy the game. But then if you want to actually get like anything of like the GameCube related ones and actually have like an actual set controller to go and play without using the motion of the actual said character with Link there, you are going to be paying a little bit of a much more higher price. That same also goes with Twilight Princess on the Wii U as well. Basically, they're both in the same type of price point as really high type of games to go and grab. And not only that, but of course you do actually have with Breath of the Wild, which that was also a game that was originally for the Wii U, and that's also really high price, even compared to what the said version of the Switch version was going to be. So for something like that there with the Legends ZA that I'm going to be going and talking to you guys about, I did get mine for a cheaper set price. I believe from what I did go and tell you guys the last time in one of my previous set topic videos was that with the announcements going on for Pokemon, they did go and say, well, I did hear from some sort of other leaker that was there, I think that was Poor Leaks, say something about on the lines that the Pokemon Legends ZA game for the Switch is actually going to be around $59.99 USD. So for me as being a Canadian, that's a little bit of a nice, better type of price for me to go and try to go and pick up with that game. And I did go and put a deposit down. So stay tuned for that. I will be doing that on the Switch 1, not on the Switch 2. But maybe there could be a randomizer in the future. We'll have to see, because, you know, for me, I'm a big fan whenever it comes for any type of Pokemon game. And if there is some sort of randomizer out there, you know that I'm definitely going to be going and jumping on that, because we already went and did Pokemon Legends Scarlet, or not Legends Scarlet, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we did a randomizer on that. So I don't think I've ever done a Legends Arceus one, because I would like to go and try that out at one point at some day within the channel. But yeah, so I think what else? I did get to go and talk to some other people that were around within the way of the line, and got to know a little bit about some of the other people that I was going talking about. And most of them that I was going talking, they did said that like most of them were actually going in for walk-ins, which normally I would go and say is that doing a walk-in type of midnight release is gonna be a little bit difficult, because if you're not like really up close to the actual said store itself, you're gonna be in a position where it's gonna be like a 50-50 shot if you're actually gonna be able to get into that store and actually claim a Nintendo Switch 2 or not, because majority of the time most of those people are gonna probably be pre-order people that are gonna try and grab it, including myself as well. And I have to say, man, like paying for this type of Nintendo Switch 2 was a pretty high price for it. I wasn't really going to go out of my way to go and grab this early, but for me is that I do actually have a project that I kind of have to do for school, which funny enough is that I do have to use a Nintendo Switch 2 for it, because if you guys don't know, I am in film school, so I kind of have to do something within there for this type of set console. I could have went and chose like anything else mainly, but you know, wanted to go and just do something within the Switch 2 there on that. But yeah, so I don't really know if there was anything else that was too exciting. Oh, I know that it did like completely was like a pouring down rain, and it was like a complete windstorm coming back home, which that was fun. That was not really the most favorable experience of mine, but however, I did manage to get back home after the said windstorm and the rain that was happening, and then I wanted to go and actually do something like this later on for the next day for tomorrow. I was completely tired after what I went and picked up with this Nintendo Switch 2, but man, I can't wait till I see what type of exciting games are going to be there. I know that for me personally, I'm not going to go for anything that is going to be digital game key card wise, because if you guys know me, and if you guys have been on my channel for a very long time, I am a complete physical guy. I do not like anything as much of digital. So there's like some things that I may probably go and dabble with in some sort of digital way, like maybe like the virtual games and whatnot. But other than that, that's like the only thing that I normally kind of go on my way to touch. But also too, I am a big fan of like anything like randomizer related for Pokemon stuff as well, if you guys don't know. So kind of do a little bit of dabbling here and there, but other than that, I'm a big fan of like retro collecting, big fan of like preservation of like different games and whatnot. So for anything that's going to be first party related, I'll try to pick them up as I go, just like how I have back before me. If you guys do go and see my library there, I do have a lot of Switch 1 games from Japan, and also even exclusive Japan games, and also from English side of stuff as well too. So anyways, I'm going to go and end it off here for today. I will go and do a review for the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point. So this is just my video, just kind of just let you guys know about how everything went for the midnight release and how I was able to go and pick it up. I didn't want to go into too much of a long detail on it, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.